By the time March arrives, something important has usually happened, right? Um, you've likely noticed more about how you function. You've felt where steadiness helps, and well, where those things are still wobbling, right? And honestly, you may be feeling the pull to do something with that awareness. So this month is where we talk about structure, but not structure as a restriction, and not structure as discipline for, let's say, discipline's sake, right? March is about structure as a self-respect, which means we're no longer asking things like, how do I make myself comply with all the things that, I told myself I needed to do, be whatever, right? No, we're going to be asking things more like, what kind of structure actually will protect my energy, my focus, and my internal peace? Most people associate that structure, right? Like with this pressure, like, oh, I got to create this structure. It's got to be pressure because it's how it's always been. And, it's that way to control behavior instead of support how we function. So this work is going to be different, right? Like this structure that we're talking about this month is devotional. It exists to hold you steady, not keep you in line, right? March isn't about adding more rules to your life. We have enough. It's about designing, and I don't like to use the word habits, but it's about designing routines, ways of being that give something back, right? Those things that reduce decision fatigue. We'll call them habits, right? That calm your nervous system, that make it easier to stay present in your life instead of managing it. So if you noticed resistance lately, right? So pay attention, right? Resistance doesn't always mean avoidance. Sometimes that resistance is your system telling you that a structure that you've been relying on no longer fits you. So that's that information. That's that data I'm always talking about, right? It's not a failure point. And March is where we're going to refine instead of restart, right? We're going to keep all the things that work for you and release what costs you too much and build structure that feels aligned enough to live inside. That's how consistency stops feeling like work and starts feeling like self-trust. Because we already know, right? Structure isn't about control. It's about creating conditions where you can stay you and stay with yourself. Look forward to having this journey with you. I'll talk to you soon.